Hi, guys. I'm a bit late. Sorry about that. If you saw my community post, you already know why I didn't post last month. Basically, I didn't have the motivation or really the time to play, which led to there being few noteworthy runs in December, so I just decided to bundle them up with January. At the beginning of December, I was grinding quite hard, and I was planning to keep that up. And for a few days it worked. I got 42 on the first day of December. And on the very next day I already got my second drop attempt, as well as dropped 100.
Voi vittu, mulla tuli pahat nervet.
Just looking at my progress, it was looking extremely promising. But as I got more busy, I got less consistent and I had less motivation to play, and I kept getting distracted by other levels. I also upgraded my PC and I wasn't home for a while around Christmas, so I didn't have much time in December at all. And when I did have time, I didn't want to play Labyrinth. That being said, on a random session in the midst of inactivity, I randomly get a drop attempt and 52 to 100, followed by drop to 100 in a row.
Okei. Ihan jees. Toi oli ihan vitun munkilla toi runi. Mä en niinku voi sanoa kuvailla kuin munkilla toi oli. Mut ehkä tää edelleen menee. Mitä? Mä vedin just 52-100 ja dropista 100 putkeen.
That was and still is actually insane, and is definitely the hardest thing I had done on Labyrinth. Well, GD in general. A few days after that, I also got 29 to 83, which is now my biggest run, spanning a total of 54%.
Mitä?
However, that is all for December. Going into January and having been on a break for a while, I had a lot more motivation to grind now, and the grind I did. I played every day for 2 weeks straight, which is actually incredible for me, since I don't get to do that very often. Now, based on that, you would probably expect some incredible progress, but nope. I got a drop attempt and dropped to 100 once in the first half of January, and in the second half I got dropped to 100 2 more times, but still no new best, which is incredibly frustrating, since I can feel myself getting a lot more consistent, but for some reason I just can't make it past the beginning of the drop, even though it really isn't that hard. There weren't any big changes in December or January, except that I added a CBF blocker, which I removed once Robtop added CBS. Anyhow, now onto the stats. I'll first go through December and then January. So, I got 15,000 new attempts in December, which is actually a pretty good amount, since I didn't play that much. My best runs didn't really improve, but I did get a few good runs regardless, the most prominent of which was definitely 29 to 83. And of course the 2 drop attempts and drop to 100s. With January came 32,000 new attempts, bringing us to over 180,000 attempts. Wow. I never thought I'd reach that high of an attempt count ever. But here we are, I guess. And like in December, my best runs didn't really improve, and I only got a drop attempt and 3 more drop to 100s. But my consistency got a lot better, and I really feel like I will get at the very least a new best very soon. Oh, and also as for the streams, I won't mention them here anymore, since I didn't stream almost at all in December or January. That's mostly because I feel like I play more consistently and can lock in way more off stream than on stream. As for the goals, I didn't get to 54. How does this keep happening? I cannot get to 54%, bro. I don't get it. So, for next month, I will finally get 54%. On God! That's the goal. And I will get it. Anyway, that's December and January very quickly recapped. I hope I'll do a lot better in February. Not hitting my December goal even by January really frustrates me, and I just hope I'll get there by February. Surely I will. If I do, I might make that a separate upload to the progress report. Also, I wouldn't expect myself to stream very often, or at all, but just know I'll be playing the level anyway. I think that's all. So, I guess I'll see you in the next month's progress report. Goodbye.